doing?
Pingwings.
Pinglings.
Pingwings.
Oh, that's so funny. Benedict Cumberbatch. I actually really like him. He's so. I find him kind of adorable.
I haven't seen Sherlock.
You should watch Sherlock. BBC America. Oh, watch it. It is so good. Please watch it. BBC. Are you guys? No, hey, do you guys? I'm sorry. I had to.
Really?
I had to.
Fix yourself.
I am, man.
Fix yourself. Are we good?
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Now,
why is it every time you rock, I always find myself just wanting to kind of sway?
Because people always follow the leader.
Oh, God.
And that's what I am. That's why I win every time. This is the dumbest, stupidest, most ridiculous argument that I think we ever had. I don't even know why we have this argument. We actually had this so many times. I feel like it's the first time we had it. Even though we just argued about this, I feel I have to teach you a lesson. I feel like you don't understand what you're saying.
The reason why we argue about this, and yes, it is dumb. Not the point.
Yes, it is.
The point is
that you make this argument.
No, it's not, man. Like first.
Harry Potter versus Neo. I'm sorry.
Okay.
In a fight.
I personally, I think that Harry Potter is gonna win. Okay. So the first question is.
Timing? Give me a minute to respond.
No. Okay, go.
What's the question? What's the first question?
Who's your person?
Neo.
Okay. What are their powers?
Mr. Anderson. His powers are basically he has the Prime program in the Matrix, which allows him to manipulate the Matrix any way that he wants to. He can do whatever he wants. He can fly. He can stop things, bullets.
Oh, that's crazy.
He can predict the future.
He can do things with his mind.
He can do all things that he needs to do for whatever task he needs to complete. Whether it's kicking ass, saving the life, saving the world, whatever he needs to do, it can be done. That's yes.
Okay. My person is Harry Potter, and his powers are he has a wand. He can do anything he wants with his wand. That's it. Yep, that's all. Sum it up. You listen, he tries to make it all technical with in his mind. He can do all this stuff. Well, Harry Potter just has a wand, and he's just that fantastic. Second question. What are their strengths?
I've already said basically. His strengths are he can do whatever he wants.
Same thing with Harry Potter. Yes, basically, if he can think about it with his mind or with his wand, like if he can, they obviously have spells and everything like that, but if he can do the spell, then he can do basically pretty much whatever he wants to.
Say Neo's weakness is his mind. He can get fatigued, like with anything. Like if you're studying for a hard test or exam, or if you're really working your brain, you're gonna get tired. So he can get exhausted, like he did in the fight with Smith in the Matrix.
All Harry would have to do is whip his wand out and freeze everything.
And I'd say his other weakness is really not even a weakness. It is he asks a lot of questions because he's trying to figure out how to save humanity, which really has nothing to do with him fighting.
Okay, he does have weaknesses. He's really young, and by the last movie, he's only 17, I believe. And oh, that's right. What? Neo's like 30. He's like twice as old or half the age.
That's what I hear when she starts talking.
Okay. Charlie Brown show. The teacher. Wah, 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 wah. That's what I hear when it comes out of his mouth. Okay, and the last one is why do you think your person would win the fight?
Okay. So let me say this first, and don't interrupt me. Thank you. Let's take away Neo's powers and just rely on the fact he is a grown-ass man. All he has to do is catch Harry slipping, is go punch him in the face. Just knock him out. Catch him slipping, knock him down, just beat him up. That's all he has to do. And then if we give him his powers, is that even really a conversation? Like, what could Harry Potter do to stop Neo from doing anything he wanted to do? Fighting, jujitsu, ninja, all that stuff he knows how to do. Harry Potter can't even run. He could fall down and trip. Are you serious? You saw him in the Matrix with Morpheus, all that shit he's doing. He's fighting all the people in the building, the room he's flying around, like combat.
As he's like flying around, Harry Potter could
What is Harry Potter going to do against that?
Yet again, Harry Potter could just whip his wand out and freeze him.
Stop.
No.
Knock the wand out.
Dude, baloney. Baloney. With certain spells, he does not actually have to say them out loud. Once he gets better, he can actually just think them inside of his head and do it.
Neo can predict the future. He would know that he was going to do that, and he would just stop.
Have
Harry Potter wouldn't even get there.
Okay, first of all, so he's the Oracle?
Yes.
Is he? Here's the other one. Take Neo out of his Matrix, and he's just a person.
If you take Neo out of the Matrix, you take away Harry Potter's wand.
But Harry Potter's still a freaking... He didn't have his wand when he took away the glass in the first one.
What?
He's still a wizard. In the first movie, in the zoo, he got upset and made the glass disappear, so his cousin fell into the snake cage. So that's even without a wand. A wand helps and everything, so basically you take him, get rid of his wand... He's going to be Neo. He has natural abilities. He has natural powers. Neo does not. You take him, put him, and Neo's, what,
Neo 30? Has powers outside of the Matrix.
Oh, my...
He can stop things outside of the Matrix, which is related to his power to the source.
How can he...
He is connected to the source outside of the Matrix as well, which gives him powers outside of the Matrix. But that's beside the point. You take away Neo's Matrix, you take away Harry Potter's wand.
I just told you that basically Harry Potter still has powers. He's still a wizard. He's still able to do things without a wand. And it's the same thing with, even if you talk about like Lord Voldemort. He did stuff without a wand. Before he actually went to school, he could make people hurt.
Harry Potter's a wimp.
Dude, he's a child. He is a teenager.
How can he be a grown man?
Because that should actually put it more to my point that as a child, he could be definitely a huge opponent against Neo. Put him at the same age as Neo, he'd be whooping his ass, turning him into a little bitty mouse or maybe a molecule on a mouse. Harry Potter is supposed to be one of the most powerful wizards, and he's only 17 years old. He ends up defeating Lord Voldemort, who is one of the most powerful. Yes, he did have help. But not the point. He's also a child. So think about it. Years and years and years of practice. He can still do things. He can still do things without a wand. So 10 million points, Melissa.
If anybody
zero
could beat Neo, I would say it would probably be Dumbledore. Most likely Tom Riddle.
You say Tom Riddle, but Dumbledore is actually supposed
to
be powerful.
Nobody could beat Neo from the Harry Potter world. Nobody could.
Yes, they could.
But if anybody had a chance, it would be Tom Riddle.
No, it wouldn't.
Okay, because he's evil enough and he's got no rules, and he'll just try to do a whole bunch of bad things.
He probably would, but yes, I think everybody from the Wizarding world would be able to take
Nobody could beat Neo. Nobody could beat Neo.
Please put your comments on there. I'd be very curious to see what your opinion is.
Yes, but
you're just mad because my point has been made a long time ago and you're just talking nonsense.
There's nothing that they could do that would stop Neo from doing whatever he wanted to. This is so ridiculous. I don't know why we're talking about this.
I keep saying
they're so badass in the Matrix. Are you kidding me?
I didn't say they weren't. I think they're quite
what
badass.
What can they do?
Put Harry Potter in the Matrix. He's going to be able to do the same thing. And he
knows
powers.
You know who Harry Potter is in the Matrix? You watch it. You know who Harry Potter is in the Matrix?
What? Who?
The Keymaker.
Oh, my ass.
Just getting help left and right.
Oh,
put whatever. Back in the
oh, my gosh. No.
Longbottom.
We already had this conversation. No. That's in the movies. That's not in the books.
In the last fight.
It's in the movies.
I told her before we even got into the movie theater, I was like, I bet you $1 million Harry Potter does not kill Voldemort all by himself. He's going to have help from like 10 people, which he's been getting from every movie. In the Order of the Phoenix, when he's when Voldemort shows up, and what does Dumbledore do? He pushes Harry to the side. Harry, I got this. Why don't you go watch and relax? And then he starts fighting Tom Riddle.
Do you realize why he does that, though?
Because he's a wuss.
Oh, that's why.
It's not
because they actually have to kill all the Horcruxes first, so there's no point in Harry even trying to
take off. He can't hold it down.
Oh, that's right.
He can't hold it down.
Oh, that's right. So when you actually read the books, and you realize he has 7 Horcruxes out there, that all these Horcruxes are out there, so they actually have to kill them in order to kill Lord Voldemort. So why is he going to let Harry, who's the only one that can kill Lord Voldemort, try to go up against him? That is right. It is strategic. I was going to make a joke and say strategery, but I don't know if that's really that funny.
Neo actually got left in the first movie in the subway with Smith and just had to hold it down. Had to go one-on-one with Smith. Just, you're out there, buddy. Good luck. And held it down. Comment.
Yeah.
I won.
No, you didn't. I actually got 10 million points and you got 0.
He is the one.